guys, welcome to another video. I just got done at the chiropractor doing that self-care. Just got home about 10 minutes ago. So I also have a massage booked for next weekend actually as well. And then I have to go to the dentist in a couple hours today. So lots of self-care over the next little bit. But I am going to try and go to the chiropractor and the massage a lot more frequently over the next 6 weeks here to keep the body a lot more fresh as well. And it's actually the end of the year. And so like my work benefits and stuff are going to be running out for the year. So I want to use up as much as I can anyways, because it's pretty much just free money. So want to use all that stuff up, but it also keeps the body fresh for the prep over the next 6 weeks here before we get into that peak week and everything, because we're 7 weeks out right now. But we're going to go do a grocery haul today as well. And we're going to do a Q&A, a bunch of other stuff. So enjoy the video. Damn, so just finished up at the dentist. Got my teeth cleaned, all that. They said it was actually really good. I've only been to the dentist like twice in the past 6 years, last year and this year. But everything was pretty good. Basically, like the old fillings I have are like the old metal ones from when I was like a kid. Because I haven't had a cavity since I was like 10. And basically, those types of fillings are the reason that I have like a very, very minor like baby cavity essentially. So basically my old fillings, they're like the reason that now I have kind of like these baby cavities. So I have to get like a couple of fillings in like a couple months here. I'll do it after my prep just to make things honestly easier for myself. It's a lot more convenient, but that's the update with that. Now we got to go to Costco, get some groceries, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, do like a little thing of that first. All right, guys. So Kiss and I just got back from getting all of our groceries for the week. Looks like quite a bit of stuff, but we like to buy most of our stuff in bulk at Costco for the most part, just because we know we're going to go through it and we don't waste a lot of food. So these are not for me, but we did get these for the kids for Halloween next week. So maybe, hopefully, there'll be some left over I can eat in like 2 months. So, I also got some of these. Went to Superstore as well, but I got some of these, just like some like Mio squirter things. Honestly, like I just hate plain water, so these are my best friend. So I'll use these like a few times a day just to flavor my water, just to make it a lot easier to get like more water in. And then for like most of my carbohydrates is pretty much just like fruit and then like potatoes for the most part. So got the 10-pound bag of potatoes, the Gala apples. I actually really like the green apples, but these are pretty good too. Mixed berries. Get the one at Superstore, not at Costco. Costco's way too expensive. Carrots, big ass bag of carrots. And then
tell them the sweet potatoes are for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Guess I got some sweet potatoes. So everyone knows. She's sweet, got the sweet potatoes. And then she got some mixed greens, avocado, broccoli, Greek yogurt. We both have this quite a bit. This is a staple in my diet on my meal plan. And
plain unsweetened.
Yeah, plain unsweetened. It's like no fat, basically, like pretty much all protein. A little bit of carbs. Kiss, I got the organic eggs. Definitely worth getting organic eggs if you do eat eggs a lot. I can't eat eggs, but this is my eggs, bacon. So I get the Lydia turkey bacon at Costco. This is an absolute staple for me in my diet, whether I'm in the off season or whether I'm like prepping like right now. And then just some plain old chicken breast. But I always like not getting the non-frozen one. Like I like getting the fresh ones in the package and then just freezing it if I want to and portioning it out that way. I find it tastes better and it's not as watery. It doesn't have like as much like kind of filler in it. So I like those quite a bit more. And then we also got some, that's how you say it, right? Mm-hmm. Some sparkling water in the peach. It's pretty good. Yeah, that is all of our weekly groceries. What's up, guys? Next day, as you can probably tell, I had just finished my morning cardio. We had a new low weigh-in today, 198.6. So we cracked the 200s 2 days in a row. It was 199 yesterday, 198.6 today. So moving down slowly. I think I'm about 2 pounds down from last week. So just about to have my morning swamp juice, which consists of 5 grams of glutamine, 3 grams of taurine, and then greens powder here. I got the veggie greens in the mint cucumber. I don't really like mint a lot, but this is really refreshing because I drink it first thing in the morning. So got my vitamins. And we got our morning greens. So now I'm just gonna eat my breakfast and then we'll get ready for the day and get on with everything. All right, so on the way to the gym, we got the pre-mixed up, about to hit some shoulders. I have the Jack Factory Lemon Lime pre-workout and then the Pump Addict non-stimulant by Believe, the black cherry. So it's like a lemon lime cherry. It's a really good combo. It's got like those cherry lime vibes. It's a bit more lemon, so it's like a little bit sweeter, but really good. I also wanted to say, we got the, you probably can't see shit, I can't see anything because it's so bright, but we got the Eats and Iron shirt, the Eats and Iron merch shirt. Going to be posting that on my Instagram, so if you haven't seen my Instagram yet, go follow it, K-Tuba Fitness, and it'll be on there. We're gonna do a pre-order for these shirts. On the back it says "Overcome Your Odds 21." It's the slogan for the brand. So go check it out on my Instagram. DM me on Instagram if you'd like to make a pre-order, just so I can have an idea of how many shirts we're gonna need, all that kind of stuff. But let's go ahead and hit some shoulders. Let's go! So we're back from the gym, as you can see, but it's actually the next day. So I just got back from the gym. It's the next day in the evening. It's just about 8 o'clock. I didn't have a lot of energy yesterday, to be completely honest. So I just thought I'd film this portion of the video now, which is going to be a Q&A, which I posted on my story, like, I don't know, over a week ago, to be honest. So I just kind of saved some questions with some screenshots on my computer. So I'm gonna go through a few of the ones that were the most asked or the most frequent. And then I'm going to eat because I'm absolutely starving. So before we even get started with that, I actually got my calories cut even more so yesterday in my check-in on Sunday. So less food, same amount of cardio, trainings, all that's the same. Just less food again, eating foods with a little bit more volume, but less calories. So I've added in a few different veggies and stuff instead of like our starchy carbs and things. So I'm gonna actually do another full day of eating video. I might do it on my rest day to show how low the calories get on the rest day, which is pretty crazy. Even compared to my training days now are super low, and then the rest days are even lower than that. So I don't know. Comment if you'd rather see a rest day full day of eating or just another full day of eating on my training day. So let's get started with this Q&A. One of the most frequently asked questions was, what is the hardest part of your prep so far? I would say so far the hardest part for me has probably been the cardio, number one. The cardio is actually not that bad, but I'm just not used to doing that much cardio because I usually only do cardio maybe 2, maybe 3 times a week if I'm feeling really frisky. So right now I do 5 fasted cardio sessions for only 20 minutes. So honestly, I can't complain because I know there's lots of people who have to do like 40 minutes, 50, an hour. So 20 minutes fasted 5 times a week in the morning. And then I have 2 post-workout cardio sessions that's also 20 minutes, either after like my chest day, shoulder day, or arm day. Somewhere in there, I just kind of throw it in where I can fit it in. So I did shoulders yesterday, so I did cardio in the morning, and I did cardio after my workout that day as well. So that's 2 cardio sessions. So 7 cardio sessions in total. They're all 20 minutes. So overall, it's not that bad, and I can't really complain too much, so I'm not gonna complain too much, but that's been really hard. But I would say even harder than that has been just the amount of like how time consuming the prep has been. My schedule has been really jam-packed, and I mean, I've added a lot of things to my plate, like making these YouTube videos for you guys twice a week, and a lot of other things, and having to switch my schedule around to doing cardio in the morning, because I usually train in the morning, but I'm doing cardio in the morning, and then I'm training after work, which I normally don't do. Normally I just come home. So that's been a little bit of an adjustment. I'm used to it now, but as you can tell, it's already 8 o'clock. I still have 2 meals to get in. So that's been probably the biggest challenge for me, is just how much it's switched up my schedule that I'm not really used to. I was in a really comfortable schedule before with training in the mornings, all that kind of stuff. So I would say probably just how time consuming everything is. What are my calories? That was another pretty frequently asked question. So my calories, I have no idea exactly where my calories are. When I did my last full day of eating 2 weeks ago, I was eating around 2,200 calories, maybe just a little bit less than that, 2,200 calories roughly when I put it in my fitness pal. But I just follow a meal plan, I eat the same foods every day, same amounts. Except for my rest days, but those are the same amount on every rest day. So when I just eat a meal plan, my meals are laid out. I know exactly what I'm supposed to eat and how much I'm supposed to eat of it, but I don't know exactly how much calories I'm eating a lot of the time. I would guess to say probably under 2,000 for sure now, even on my train days, and then less than that on my rest days. So that's why I'm gonna do another full day of eating, and I'll calculate the macros on my full day of eating, and I'll probably post that next week actually. So do you get any cheat meals? Another one. You guys are sneaky with the cheat meals, but I don't get any cheat meals or any refeeds or anything like that at the moment. I'm not lean enough for that, to be honest, and we have a lot more work to do, and I want to be absolutely shredded to the bone. I want to come in super crazy conditioning, and we are on the right track for that, but we got to stick to the plan, stay the course. It's hard sometimes, especially with like Thanksgiving, holidays and all that kind of stuff. It's this time of year. It is hard, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So no cheat meals right now. If I do get a cheat meal, I'll definitely make a video about it. What is my favorite meal on my meal plan? That is a tough one. To be honest, I do actually like the meals that I'm eating. There's just not a lot of the meal. Like, it's just a small amount of food overall, but I do really like the meals that I'm eating for the most part. I would say my post-workout meal used to be my favorite when I had the almond butter in it. I don't have any almond butter in it anymore, but this is still pretty good. It's just Cheerios, Greek yogurt, protein, some berries. So this is a pretty good meal. But I do like my new meals with potato, squash, chicken, veggies. Those are really good too, actually. So I would probably say it's kind of a tie between those. Actually, I would say that I do really like my bacon meal as well in the morning. that bacon is just so like, just something about it just really hits for me. What kind of music do I listen to in the gym? This is a good question. I feel like everyone's a little bit different. I like to actually switch up the music depending on what body part I'm training, oddly enough. So if I'm doing like something hardcore, like a leg workout, or like a hard back workout or something like that, something that's like a big muscle group, like a bit more of like a hardcore workout, I like to listen to like a little rock music. I have a really good rock playlist on Spotify. If you want to check that out, it's just KTube on Spotify. You can check out my rock playlist. It's really good, actually. I get a lot of compliments on it, so it is good. It's not just my opinion. And I like to listen to rap music a lot as well. And then actually, oddly enough, for arms or shoulders, things like that, I usually do those workouts with a little bit more of like a fast pace. So I actually like to listen to a lot of like EDM, techno, electric, stuff like that for those workouts. So I actually switch it up just depending on the type of workout that I'm doing or how I'm feeling that day. What was another good one? Oh yeah, this one was pretty good. I kind of covered this, but what's the biggest changes from prep so far? I would definitely say that the amount of food I'm eating, the amount of cardio I'm doing are two big changes that I've had to adjust to. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with where we're at right now in terms of like the workload, the amount of food I'm eating, all of that. I'm getting used to everything. So I really feel like I'm starting to hit my stride with the prep. It was hard, especially the last couple of weeks, because we made a lot of big changes over the last about 2 weeks here. But now I'm really starting to feel like I'm hitting a groove, and I'm really excited for the next kind of home stretch here for the last about 6.5 weeks. So I think that we're going to be able to do a lot of really good things. I trust my coach 100%. I know he trusts me to get the work done. So when we just have that trust in each other, I think it's going to result in a really, really awesome package. Is it hard not being able to go out and eat socially? That one, not so much, to be honest. I'm not a really big going out guy. I do like to get together with my friends, things like that, or go out to eat, obviously, with Kessa and that kind of thing. But I don't do it very often, so it's not too much of a change because it's only a 12-week prep. So 3 months, I can do anything for 3 months, honestly. It's not that long of a time. It feels like it's been forever, but it's not too bad. And I can still do lots of stuff. Like, I actually just hung out with my friends on the weekend. This past weekend, we carved pumpkins, we played some board games. My friends, they enjoyed themselves. Kessa, they all had snacks, whatever. And I just didn't. So, I mean, I still was able to be social with my friends, hang out with them. And I just didn't eat what they were eating. It's just that simple. You know, I had some water, had some, just drank liquids, essentially. Nothing with calories or anything. But, I can still have fun with my friends and enjoy their company without having to eat or do other things like that. Okay, let's do one more. Have you checked on any of your competition? I did get asked this actually by my friends on the weekend, and actually Kessa asked me it too, because we're getting a little bit closer to the show and stuff. Honestly, I haven't checked out any of the other competitors. I maybe would if I knew who they were or anything like that, but I have no idea who's competing at this show. But my mindset is a little bit different when it comes to this kind of stuff. I wouldn't mind to check them out just to see, maybe what their best poses are, things like that, and being able to actually study them. If I had, more info on them, I would actually probably do something like that. But in terms of who's going to compete at the show, all that kind of stuff, I honestly do not care at all. And here's why. So it doesn't really matter what anybody else is doing versus what I'm doing myself, because I can only control what I do and what kind of package I bring in and how my body looks when it comes to competing on that weekend. I can't control what anyone else looks like. I can't, do anything about any of those types of things, how hard they're working. I can only focus on how hard I'm working and what we're doing in my camp to bring the best package. Like I said, the only benefit to seeing who's competing would be maybe seeing like what's their best pose, how can I, out angle them and stuff like that on certain poses and things. But I'm solely focused on bringing the best package that I can bring in, and anything that I do, I always do it to win. Like, I never do anything for second place. So I train to be first place. I pose to be first place. I'm, following my meal plan 100%. I don't do anything for second place. So My mindset is going in to win this show. I don't care if it's my first show at all. So I know I'm going to be prepared. And when you're prepared, it gives you a lot more confidence. And I already have a lot of confidence in myself and the vision that I have for the package that we're going to bring in. And everything that I've envisioned weeks and weeks before we ever even started this prep is exactly coming to fruition, exactly how I imagined it, exactly how I envisioned it. And I know I've built the physique that I want to bring to the stage come that weekend, but through all the work that I've been doing. So, you know, it doesn't really matter what anyone else is doing. The only thing that I can control is what I do and being as prepared as possible. And, you know, I'm aiming to win. And if I don't win, at least I know I gave everything I had in order to try and win the competition. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I didn't cheat on my diet. I didn't skip a cardio session. I didn't miss a training session. I didn't, half-ass my training sessions or anything like that. And when you do that, if you don't win, then at least you can be satisfied with the work that you did put in, and you can learn and come back better for the next time. So that's my thoughts on that. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. The support on the channel so far has been a lot more than I expected at the start, and we're only getting started. So we're going to keep rolling 2 videos a week. I really appreciate it. If you liked this video, please like it. It does help a lot. And make sure you subscribe and comment if you have anything that you want to say or anything you want to see from me. I will reply to every comment or anything like that. So also, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.